All right, so I've been putting this little mini album. I want to make this a mini album, and I'm thinking I'm gonna either do it so I can put excuse me, Easter pictures of the kids inside, or I'm gonna give it to Lexi, my daughter. She had like a spring dance and she could put her pictures of her and her friends in here. But either way, I was making this mini album and I want to turn the camera on to show you guys my process, because I don't want to cut into the flower. Okay, so this is how it looks. I want to use as much space as I can. I want to have as much space as I can for a picture, and even like some, like little embellishing without it being too much and feeling too tight or crowded. So I was thinking about what kind of binding to do. And I'm like, you know what? My friend Beth, she was showing me something she's working on, and she had some really cute tabs, and she inspired me to put tabs in this. So I'm thinking that I want to cut these and make them into little tabs. And then I was like, okay. And then I was thinking I'm gonna need to bind it somehow. And I think I wanted to use this ribbon right here, guys. So I'm gonna bind it with this ribbon. I hope this comes out nice. I hope my idea comes out correct. So that's why I'm turning on the camera. So hopefully it'll turn out nice. I'm sure it will. And then I want to put like a tassel here, like something really, really pretty. So it can have like the tabs, and it's gonna be so pretty. I can't wait. So I went ahead, I made my my cover, right? And I'm not done embellishing it, but I know for sure I want to use this little bow that I made, and I stuck one of these on the bunny. This is actually a Stamp Market flower from the strawberry die. So the way that I bound these is like this. Let me show you guys how I did it. So I matted the fronts of these, right? And you can do that before or after, however you want to do it. This is just how I had it. And so I'm going to bind these by using some of this satin trim. I got it on clearance at Hobby Lobby. And I went ahead and cut. You guys know I don't like to measure, but this is about maybe 6.5 inches. And I'm going to fold it in half. And I wanted to make it a little longer, because if I were to like glue it right here, you don't want too much out on the side, and then you don't want to put too little. Like I want to bind it like where it has a lot on here, so that it can be really sturdy and hold its, it can be held together. Okay, so I already did these two. And again, the backs of these, well, this one is, so I don't know, I might have to, whatever, it'll work out. I'm thinking I cut out pieces already to kind of mix these, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet. So this is just like trial and error, guys. This is just an idea that I had, and I am trying to make it come to reality. Okay, so I'm trying to see whether I want to do this one and then that one. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, so I'm just getting my order ready, and I'm gonna use one of these to bind two of these. Okay, so I'm gonna have a total of 6 pages, 3 of these binded, three of these. Hopefully that makes sense. You'll see. So I got this. I'm gonna have everything lined up, and I'm gonna use hot glue because it's gonna give it a little bit, extra strength. So let me line these up really well. Okay. Ooh, I gotta get it perfectly lined. I don't need this front one. Let's move that front one. This one's good because it's flat. My front one is the cover, and it's got a shaker. So yeah. And all right, so I want to keep it straight, right? And then I want to take this page, lay it down, because again, I'm using that bottom one to match it, but I'm trying to bind these two. So I am going to glue this like this. I'm going to match it up to this, see, and glue it here. All right, so and just to get it going, you don't need much. Just do a little bit. So you got to be careful with this, that you don't put it like too much. Oh no, keep everything lined up. too much so that like this will be flimsy. I hope this makes sense. I just didn't want to put it too much because I want it to be as sturdy as possible. So this is how I'm trying to figure it out, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put this hot glue here. Ooh. Okay. And then I'll be matting this with another paper, right? So we're gonna put that there. Thank you, Ava. So there's that. And then I'm gonna take the next one, right? Because I already matted the fronts. And I'm gonna lay this like this. Oh, I hate to cover this one. Shit. It's gonna have to be my back. Oh, I love this one, guys. I thought it would be so cute with a photo. Let's see. Can I turn it this way? I don't think so. I think it's gonna line up right. No. All right, so this is gonna be down. This paper is so pretty. Okay. I love the way this cut out, guys. It's so cute. So I'm gonna line it up like that. And then I'm gonna glue this down to here. And that'll be my last. Okay. So again, I'm just gonna start with a little bit of glue just to get it in the right position. Instead of trying to glue the entire thing. Sorry if you hear my kids in the background, guys. They're trying to be quiet for me while I record. Okay. So just like that. So that it's in perfect, you know, alignment with the other one. Which I should have moved this one out the way. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah. And then I'm gonna finish gluing this. And you can decide whether you want to layer it with that one piece, because you get so many pieces in that die. Or if you just want to do a whole nother, you know, and cover it up. So there's my back, right? And then let me show you guys. So it'll be just like that. So I'm going to continue to put this together and then stop along the way. Oh, and then also, so this is like becomes kind of flimsy, right? And so what I did to give it some more strength, make it more durable, I'm going to put some hot glue in the middle so that this kind of hardens up a little bit. And then I'm going to have, because I plan on punching a hole with a enforcer. Not an enforcer. What do you call those? God. Every time I hit record, it's like I go blink. Eyelets. So I plan on punching holes and putting an eyelet and then dangling a tassel here. So anyways, it will look something like this. And, you know. So this is my idea, guys. I just want to show you guys how I bond those together in case it works out. I'll have this for the tutorial. And I'm going to do a speed and stop whenever I need to tell you guys or show you guys something, okay? I'll be back. So actually, before I go ahead and bind all this stuff, I think I should do the tabs. Or maybe I should bind it first. See, but this is like my thought process. Like I have an idea and I'm trying to execute it the best way, you know? Yeah. Okay, so when you're doing the backs of your album, you need to make sure that you're cutting backwards, okay? Because I cut all these, but as you can see, they don't fit on here. So I'm gonna have to, I cut this wrong and I'm glad that I did, because I'm just gonna go ahead and use this die to cut it the right way. But I want this side to show, right? If you want this side to show, then you're gonna turn it around and cut on the opposite side, okay? If you want it this side to show, you're gonna face it down and put your die on top, okay? So you're gonna do it backwards. I'm gonna go ahead and run this. Okay, so I know for sure I want to use these as tabs. And you know what? I started to like put my backings. Don't do that because I forgot that I want to put tabs. So I'm going to put my tabs. Oh man, I should have waited. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my tabs. And again, I want to use these for the tabs. So I'm literally going to use my scraps. All my little scrap papers. These are probably too small. I got tons of scrap papers. You know, and I'm just going to go ahead and run them through and cut a bunch so that I have them ready. All right, guys. So this is how it came out. Oh my God, I'm so happy with the way that it came out. Look at this tassel though. The tassel is so pretty and like floofy. And so I added a binder ring here. I can't remember whether you saw in the time lapse or not, but I did poke a hole in each of these, lined it up, and put an eyelet through. And it binds it really well, guys. I love how the front came, the shaker. And then I used a sticker from the collection. This is the little flowers that are in those strawberry dies that I play with from the stamp market. And then these are all the dies that comes with this mini album guide. Well, most of the dies. The butterfly, the dragonfly, and I layered it. So this is 110-pound cardstock backed on the regular paper, and this is just the regular paper. So you got to be really careful with it. I don't know if I would have backed this on 110-pound cardstock as well. I just want to kind of give it the illusion of some little depth, you know, like it's flying. But I made these sturdy so that it can withhold the cover, you know. I put this little KS craft die. I layered some tulle and trims. I'm probably going to put something in the middle, dangle something. I'm not sure yet. But so far, this is how it looks. And then I added one of these flowers that are from Scrap Diva Designs. You guys know we made these on a live together with the strawberries. And this is the edge flower. I'm trying to talk over my husband because he's snoring so loud right now. Oh my God. Now you guys are really going to listen for it. But anyways, this is the cover. And then when you flip, I didn't fill the inside. So I wanted to make tabs right here. And at first I was going to use these for the tabs. And I probably will still like add things on maybe. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use the edge flower. So these are actually the edge flowers. And I lined them up so that they lay, you know, like boom, boom, boom. Let me line it up right. There we go. Like boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And I think it looks so pretty. So when you open it, I didn't embellish the inside yet. I'm not sure whether... I probably won't embellish it until I put pictures in it. I'm not sure. I might go back in and do stuff. I don't know. But so far, I have just everything matted with the dies that come with the set. This is the edge flower. So I did do 110-pound cardstock where you see the solid pink. And then these are just like the ones that I had. I had cut several of these, you guys. And I've just been making flowers. And I still have a few left. Not too much. I have these left. Those are some of the centers I was using. And so I layered it, you know, offset it. And then I put one on the back. Then I skipped one so there's not a tab on this one. Then there's a tab on this one. And then no tab on this one. So it skips. I had to put another flower there. And let me actually do that now. Let's do that now. Oh my God, my husband's going ham. Okay, this will stick right here. So I just basically took wet glue. Okay. And then I just kind of offset it with the other ones. Just like that. So I'm thinking I might add like a little cabochon or something to the center of these. But for now, this is what it's looking like. Okay, so I skipped one. Look at how beautiful this paper is. And then, I just want to point out, I put glue on the wrong side of this. You can see it right here, guys. And I finally bought this damn eraser from Dollar Tree. And it works, you guys. You got to really, really clean it off really well. You got to keep working it. I suggest that you glue it to whatever surface. Because when you do it by itself, like, especially if you put a lot of glue, you're trying to, like, really get it out, you can bend the paper and rip it. Like, on the corners. And this doesn't break the paper. It's just, like, from you doing this, it might catch it, you know? But this thing works amazing, you guys. You can't even see the glue marks anymore. Other than that little spot that I left, I had glue all over here. And you can't even see it anymore. So, I just want to point that out. I just got that today. I'm like, I need to try this. So, then, the last one has this. And again, I lined them up so that they can look really cute. And then I have to put one on the back. Let's grab another one. Let's do a white one. So I'm just going to put glue like that. And then again, offset it with the other ones. You can see all those pretty layers. This edge flower is so cute, you guys. I finished it off with that. So that is my mini album. I hope that you guys like this. I'm so obsessed with this tassel. It looks so pretty in here. At first, I was thinking about, you know, binding my album by the bottom here and then having the tassel come down. And I might still do that. Maybe I'll do another one. But this, I love this. I just been putting all the trims that I've been using throughout my projects for Easter. And it just looks so pretty. I love it. And I just love the touch of this, the satin trim. So let me know down below what you guys think. Don't forget, you can use my code Poochie10 with scrapdivadesigns.com to save 10% off your entire purchase. All right, guys? So if you have something you've been eyeing, you got your cart full, whatever, use that 10% so it can save you something, okay? I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Leave your comments down below and let me know what you guys think of this mini album.